And speaking of the USPS, stamps are going up again. Let's find out how much stamps are going up. They're going up. They're going up. Those forever stamps. Do they still sell forever stamps? They probably still do. My mom, she bought a ton of those, like 7, 8 years ago, a long time ago. She bought a bunch. She bought like several books of these forever stamps. She has hundreds and hundreds of stamps. And that turned out to be one hell of a good investment because stamps are probably more than double than they were when she originally bought them. But those forever stamps, you can use them regardless of the price increases. It's kind of nice. First class mail forever stamp is increasing from 73 to 78 cents on July 13th. Dude, back when I was in high school, I know it was a long time ago, it was like 20 years ago, but like back in the early 2000s, a stamp was like 32 cents. And now we're coming up on a damn dollar. First class mail forever stamp. Metered letters going from 69 to 74 cents. Domestic postcards, 61 cents. International postcards, $1.70. This is insane, man. First class mail letters increasing from 28 cents to 29 cents. Priority mail going up 5%. Priority mail cubic going up 10%. Ground Advantage increasing from $6.80 to $8.70. These changes are part of the USPS's efforts to adjust prices for mailing services in line with their Delivering for America plan. Has the USPS ever been profitable? Why don't we ask Google that? Oh, UPSP. Oh, I fucked that up a little bit, didn't I? UPS. Not UPS. I know UPS is quite profitable. Is generally not considered a consistently profitable entity. While it's seen some periods of net profit, particularly in recent years, it also experiences significant financial challenges and net losses. A large part of its financial situation is due to its unique role as both a public service and a business, with mandated requirements to deliver to all locations regardless of profitability. Yeah, but something tells me UPS and FedEx, they probably deliver to rural-ass areas in the country as well. I'm sure they do. I'm sure Barrow, Alaska, they probably still get service from UPS and FedEx. They had a net income of $56 billion, largely due to provisions in the Postal Service Reform Act of 2022, which relieved the USPS of past retiree health benefit pre-funding obligations. First quarter, they reported a net profit of $144 million, a significant improvement from a $2.1 billion net loss in the same quarter of the previous year. Well, isn't that interesting? Under Trump, I'm surprised that Republicans aren't leaning into that. Under the Trump administration, the USPS is reporting profits, whereas the Biden administration, a year before, they were getting losses in the billions from 2024. Strategic price increases, strong political mailing season. Oh, yeah, well, I guess so. An optimization of network and transportation. I mean, look, if they're profitable right now before they're raising the stamps, then why the hell are they raising the stamps then if they're already profitable right now? It doesn't sound like that an increase in the stamps is necessary. But I get it. The political mailing season, I understand. They mailed a shitload of political letters and flyers and all of that. But, of course, there were a lot of mail-in ballots. And I'm sure that the government had to eat those costs, I would assume. So that probably balances out in some way or another. Recent quarters, USPS also reported a nearly $1 billion net profit in the most recent fiscal quarter when excluding expenses deemed outside of its control. Well, even if it's outside its control, it still has to be factored in because it is pertaining to the post office. Revenue decline. Despite package delivery growth, first-class mail volume continues to decline, impacting overall revenue. I mean, online bill pay and things like that. But still, Amazon, they still heavily rely on USPS. I know it's going way down for Amazon because they've got all their vehicles that are delivering, all the electric vehicles that they've got out there, which are really frustrating to be around in traffic because they never exceed the speed limit, at least not where I'm at. Expenses related to workforce transportation and especially retiree health benefits contribute to a financial strain. Well, I mean, I hate to say it because I think virtually all companies should be offering pensions to employees who dedicate their lives to that company. So maybe we should be looking into doing away with the pensions. Government employees, they get pensions, but Almost everybody in the private sector today, none of us get pensions. That's why they tell us invest in your 401k. Even though Wall Street, they play your 401k like it's in a fucking casino. Talk to folks in 2008. How many people lost their 401ks when that happened? It was in the millions. Required to deliver to all locations, including those that are not profitable. But like I said, I'm sure UPS, FedEx, I'm sure they do the same thing, DHL and whoever else. USPS has a 10-year strategic plan to achieve financial stability through cost-cutting measures, service standard adjustments, and revenue growth strategies. Delivering for America plan. USPS's financial situation will likely remain under scrutiny, requiring ongoing efforts to balance its public service mission with its financial sustainability, according to the GAO. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, they're profitable right at the moment, despite it being a political season, which is profitable, or at least it helps with its profitability during an election season, which is basically every other year. I mean, I'm sure even during the midterms, I'm sure that the post office is doing quite well with regard to sending out all the political flyers and all that stuff. But yeah, 250th birthday. There you go. Happy birthday, post office.